Jens naar de Agricultural Reactions. They have another date night with Eric.
Yeah.
And we're watching
And today
something
we
that
are
should be
watching,
excited.
KRAKOW City Guide from World Travel Guide. Been to Krakow quite a few times, and I love the city. It's great. Nice castle, great food. Very old city.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite cities in Poland.
Good place to go when you visit Poland.
I always recommend to people, if they go into Poland first time, go to Krakow.
Yeah, they have a nice little, is it mythology about a dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they'll probably
It's
mention it.
actually a legend about the dragon castle, Wawel Castle dragon.
This is World Travel Guide. In this episode of City Guides, we will take you to the former capital of Poland, the incredible city of Krakow. Krakow is the second largest and one of the oldest cities in Poland. Situated on the Vistula River in
Kraków.
Lesser Poland Voivodeship,
I've
the
noticed a lot
city
of
dates
people
back.
this, like Krakow in, like they spell it with K, but English spelling is with C's, so Krakow would be way. It's Kraków in Polish, so it's like a mix of both languages, I think.
To the 7th century. Krakow was the official capital of Poland until 1596 and has traditionally been one of the leading centers of Polish academic, economic, cultural, and artistic life. Cited as one of Europe's most beautiful cities, its old town was declared the first UNESCO World Heritage Site in the world.
I'll keep swimming right across the sea. Won't stop dreaming of what we could be.
In its more than 1,500 years, Krakow has been an imperial capital, a political backwater, an independent city-state, and the scene of earth-shaking triumphs and tragedies in Polish history. It was more than 6 centuries after its founding as an obscure settlement on a bend in the river Vistula that Krakow became the royal capital of a recently unified Polish nation. During the medieval period, Krakow found itself at the edge of Christian Europe. Fortifications did not save Krakow from near-total demolition at the hands of the Mongols in 1241 and 1259. A long decline that culminated in the partition of Poland's lands between the Russian, Prussian, and Austrian empires at the end of the 18th century was marked by sieges, occupation, and economic stagnation for the city in the south. Under Austrian occupation, Krakow became a fortified outpost. Situated close to the border with Prussian territory, Krakow was a strategic garrison town for imperial troops. After the devastating World War II, the communist authorities tried to undermine Krakow's reputation as a hotbed of intellectualism, but the city became a center of opposition to totalitarian rule. Today, Krakow is one of Poland's economic and cultural powerhouses. Millions of Poles and non-Poles visit every year to soak up the centuries of history and a laid-back atmosphere. Crowning Krakow's Wawel Hill and adjoining Wawel Cathedral, Wawel Castle is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that consists of numerous Romanesque, Renaissance, Gothic, and Baroque buildings, courtyards, and gardens. Dating back to the 14th century, the castle was home to many of Poland's monarchs and is a symbol of Polish history and pride.
It's been almost 10 years that we've been there. 2016, yeah. Have to go back then.
Yeah.
The gigantic town square, most often called the main market square, is the centerpiece of Krakow's UNESCO-listed Old Town and the largest medieval square in Europe. Dominated by the Renaissance-style cloth hall and flanked by colorful buildings, the square is both an architectural landmark and the main hub of local life.
Millie just refuses to open the door for herself now, despite the fact that she can.
Yes.
The Vistula is the longest river in Poland. It runs through Krakow for around about 30 kilometers. Canals have been built to regulate the flow of the river and to enable bigger ships to pass through ship locks. These regulations are also for flood prevention. Only a few ships sail the Vistula in Krakow, and they mainly carry tourists.
Where is this?
Too, huh?
Yeah. White Lotus. Oh, it's a TV show.
Yeah.
That place looks nice.
Yeah, I would really like to go back to Poland, to Krakow anyway. Oh, I've been there multiple times. You've been there, what, 2-3 times?
Yeah, that's it. At least.
We always enjoyed such a nice city. I haven't really seen that much of it either. This is big too. Well, it's big, obviously. There's a lot to see.
For most of its history, Kazimierz was a separate city until the filling in of part of the Vistula River incorporated the former island into Krakow itself. Following a fierce fire that ravaged much of the old town in 1495, Krakow's entire Jewish population was moved to Kazimierz. This is what gives the historic district its Jewish flavor today. While walking around its old cobbled streets, you'll come across a number of synagogues and Jewish cemeteries, with a couple of monuments and museums also on offer.
To me it's still the same. If I don't show a sign, I'm leaving my love blind, expecting you to read my mind. Well, I hope that you know that I hear that I don't, that it shows that I want you. There's not a way to explain that it couldn't be better. It's more than I ever thought.
A wealthy German and member of the Nazi Party, Oskar Schindler bought the Amalia enamel factory in Krakow following the German invasion of Poland during World War II. By insisting that his Jewish employees were vital to the workforce and often advocating for them, he saved more than 1,000 people from death. Today, Oskar Schindler's factory houses a highly emotive, interactive, and visually stunning permanent exhibition on the Nazi occupation of Krakow.
When you dress up for the night and I don't say a word, it's not that I don't know this, but still you should have heard. Complacent in the way I see you every day.
An eerie world, where everything has been carved from salt blocks. The Wieliczka salt mine is made up of a labyrinth of tunnels, the deepest of which lies 327 meters underground. The ancient UNESCO World Heritage Site is a major part of Poland's salt mining history, one of the country's most popular attractions, and one of the world's oldest salt mines.
More than I ever thought I could find. Put it all on the line. I'm in love with your design. Ooh, put it all on the line. I'm in love with your design.
Located in the east of the city where the old airport once lay, the Polish Aviation Museum is widely considered to be one of the best such museums in the world. With over 200 aircraft for you to peruse, its extensive collection will delight aviation fans with all that it has to offer. Besides its pre-war Polish planes, the museum also has bombers, fighter jets and helicopters, as well as a vast array of jet engines.
It isn't easy. Two hearts slowly breaking. Living the highs and lows. I'm keeping busy. Don't know if we're worth saving. Are we meant to be, or are we second guessing? Would you stay with me if the world was ending?
I didn't even know there was an
Located just outside of the old town, the distinctive red brick Barbican building is remarkably one of only 3 surviving such outposts in the whole of Europe. Built all the way back in 1498, it was once part of a chain of formidable fortifications that surrounded and protected Krakow. Now, however, it is the only gatehouse still standing.
It's getting late, wanna fade away into the ocean way.
Even though the city looks fantastic all year round, April to May and September to October are deemed to be the best time to visit Krakow. Spring promises temperatures comfortable for promenades and a lot of celebrations. A period from June to August is famous not only for throngs of tourists and high prices, but also for lively festivals such as Pierogi Festival. The time between December and February is freezingly cold, but affordable prices, holiday celebrations, and beauty of the winter slopes in Zakopane seem to be seducing. What's your favorite site in Krakow? Let us know in the comments. If you loved this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos.
Interesting. They didn't show any food.
they do show most of the travel and stuff.
Yeah.
The food have to be separate, I guess. So,
It was a really nice restaurant there we had last time. I forget what it was called. It was on your birthday.
oh yeah, I know which one was this. It was the oldest one. Supposedly been there since 12 or 1300s. And I remember it because I actually forgot it was on my birthday, but they offer very nice food and they have like this, and that's gonna sound quite disgusting, but it was actually delicious, a mushroom ice cream. I tried that, remember? You don't remember? No.
I remember we were there for a dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had something else, but I had that mushroom ice cream, and that was actually really delicious. So yeah, I would definitely like to go back there too.
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
No. And the milk bar there too is nice.
Oh.
The old one. Can't remember the name of it. It was very close to the place where we were staying when your brother was there as well with us. Yeah, that was nice with the really. I think all the milk bars in Poland. It's just basically if you want to try Polish food, go there. Go to milk
Good
bars.
stuff, it's
Yeah,
cheap.
It's cheap and it's authentic.
Yes.
So, thank you very much for watching. Let's see you tomorrow and see you next week. Bye.